What if I told you that while you're sleeping tonight, your brain could be rewiring itself, repairing damaged neurons, and even restoring your vision? Sounds like science fiction, right? But according to leading neurologists, there are four specific foods that trigger this overnight transformation. And here's the shocking part. Most people are eating the exact opposite of what their brain desperately needs. Before we reveal these four miracle foods, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what you're about to discover could literally change your life while you sleep. Trust me, you'll want to save this video and watch it again tonight before bed. Let me share something that happened to Dr. Michael Richardson, a renowned neurologist from Johns Hopkins. He was treating a 67-year-old patient named Margaret who was experiencing severe memory loss and deteriorating vision. Her MRI scans showed significant brain inflammation, and her doctors had given up hope. But Dr. Richardson tried something radical. He didn't prescribe medication. Instead, he created a specific evening meal plan featuring four particular foods. Within 6 weeks, Margaret's follow-up scans showed something the medical team called impossible. Her brain inflammation had reduced by 60%, and she could read without glasses for the first time in a decade. What were these foods? Hold that thought, because understanding why they work is even more mind-blowing than the results themselves. Your brain doesn't shut down when you sleep. In fact, it goes into what scientists call housekeeping mode. Between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., your brain activates its glymphatic system, which is basically a waste removal service that clears out toxic proteins, damaged cells, and metabolic debris. Here's where it gets fascinating. This cleaning process requires very specific nutrients to function properly. Without these nutrients, it's like trying to clean your house without water or soap. You're just moving the dirt around. The four foods we're about to discuss don't just provide nutrition, they supercharge this overnight repair system, allowing your brain to rebuild neural pathways and then restore your vision at a cellular level. And the best part? You probably already have at least one of these in your kitchen right now. Now, before we dive into food number one, I need you to do something. Pause this video right now and grab a pen and paper. Seriously, do it, because I'm about to share specific quantities and timing that make all the difference between this working and it being just another health trend you forget about tomorrow. The research behind this is so precise that getting the details wrong means you won't see results. Got your pen ready? Good. Let's begin with the first brain-repairing food, and I promise you, this one will surprise you. Food number one, wild-caught fatty fish, specifically salmon, mackerel, or sardines, eaten between 6 and 8 p.m. But here's the critical detail that most health articles get wrong. You need exactly 4 ounces, and it must be consumed at least 3 hours before sleep. Why? Because fatty fish contains DHA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid that makes up 40% of the polyunsaturated fats in your brain. During deep sleep, DHA molecules travel to the retina of your eye and the hippocampus of your brain, where they literally repair cell membranes damaged during the day. A Harvard study tracked 32,000 participants over 15 years and found that those who ate fatty fish 3 times per week had 47% less cognitive decline and 39% better vision preservation compared to those who didn't. But timing is everything. Eat it too late, and your body is still digesting instead of repairing. Eat it too early, and the DHA levels drop before your deep sleep cycle begins. The neurological sweet spot is 6 to 8 p.m., no exceptions. But DHA alone isn't enough. Your brain needs a second component to activate the repair process, which brings us to food number 2. Raw walnuts, consumed exactly 1 hour before bedtime. Now, I know what you're thinking. Aren't we supposed to avoid eating before bed? That's the conventional wisdom, yes, but neuroscience has revealed something extraordinary about walnuts. They contain a unique combination of melatonin, polyphenols, and ALA omega-3s that create what researchers call a neural repair cocktail. A UCLA study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that just 1 ounce of walnuts consumed before sleep increased REM sleep duration by 23% and enhanced the brain's ability to clear beta amyloid plaques, the toxic proteins linked to memory loss and vision problems. Here's the part that blew my mind. The polyphenols in walnuts cross the blood-brain barrier within 45 minutes, arriving just as you enter your first deep sleep cycle. This timing synchronization is why eating them 1 hour before bed is crucial, and it has to be raw walnuts, not roasted. The roasting process destroys up to 76% of the beneficial polyphenols. So mark this down. 1 ounce of raw walnuts, 1 hour before sleep. Are you starting to see the pattern here? This isn't about randomly eating healthy foods. This is about precise nutritional timing that synchronizes with your brain's natural repair cycles. If you're finding this valuable, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps more people discover this information. And drop a comment below telling me which of these foods you're going to try tonight. I read every single comment, and I'll personally respond to your questions. Now, foods 1 and 2 provide the structural building blocks for brain repair, but there's a problem. Your brain can't use these nutrients efficiently without a specific vitamin compound, which brings us to food number 3, and this one is controversial. Organic egg yolks, but only from pasture-raised chickens, consumed at dinner alongside your fatty fish. I can already hear the objections about cholesterol, but stay with me because the science is undeniable. Egg yolks contain the highest natural concentration of choline, a nutrient that 90% of Americans are deficient in. Choline is the precursor to acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for memory formation and visual processing. During sleep, your brain converts dietary choline into phosphatidylcholine, which repairs the myelin sheath around your neurons. Think of myelin as the insulation around electrical wires. When it's damaged, your neural signals become slow and distorted, leading to brain fog and vision problems. A Boston University study tracked brain health in 1,400 participants and found that those with the highest choline intake had brain scans resembling people 11 years younger and had significantly better visual acuity. But here's the crucial detail. It must be from pasture-raised chickens. Factory-farmed eggs contain only 1/3 the choline and are loaded with inflammatory omega-6 fats that actually counteract the benefits. 2 egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens at dinner provides approximately 250 milligrams of choline, the exact amount shown to optimize overnight brain repair. And before anyone worries about cholesterol, recent meta-analyses have completely debunked the cholesterol heart disease myth. In fact, your brain needs cholesterol to function. It contains 25% of your body's total cholesterol because it's essential for neurotransmitter production. We're 3 foods in, and you might be wondering, how long before I see results? Based on the clinical data, most people report improved mental clarity within 5 to 7 days. Vision improvements typically appear around the 3-week mark, but there's one final food that accelerates everything, and I guarantee you've never heard this one recommended by a neurologist before. Food number 4, organic tart cherry juice, specifically 8 ounces, consumed 30 minutes before bed. Now, you might be thinking this sounds too simple, too good to be true, but the research is staggering. Tart cherries are the richest natural source of melatonin, containing up to 135 times more than most foods. But it's not just about melatonin. Tart cherries contain anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce neuroinflammation by up to 47%, according to a study from the University of Michigan. Here's why this matters for your vision. The retina is the most metabolically active tissue in your entire body. It consumes more oxygen per gram than even your heart muscle. This intense metabolic activity produces massive amounts of oxidative stress, which damages the photoreceptor cells responsible for sight. The anthocyanins in tart cherry juice specifically target retinal inflammation, allowing damaged photoreceptors to regenerate during sleep. A double-blind study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that participants who consumed tart cherry juice for 2 weeks experienced 62% reduction in oxidative stress markers and reported significantly improved night vision and reduced eye fatigue. But timing is absolutely critical. The melatonin peak from tart cherry juice occurs in 90 minutes after consumption, which perfectly aligns with your natural circadian rhythm if you drink it 30 minutes before your desired sleep time. And it must be organic, because conventional cherries are one of the most heavily pesticide-contaminated fruits. Those pesticides are neurotoxic and completely negate the benefits. Look for organic Tart cherry juice with no added sugars, just 100% cherry juice. So let's put this all together into an actionable evening protocol. At 6 p.m., you eat 4 ounces of wild-caught salmon or mackerel with 2 pasture-raised egg yolks. At 9 p.m., you consume 1 ounce of raw walnuts. At 9:30 p.m., you drink 8 ounces of organic Tart cherry juice. Then you go to bed by 10 p.m., allowing your brain's glymphatic system to work its magic while you sleep. This protocol synchronizes nutrition with your brain's natural repair cycles, creating an optimal environment for neurological and visual restoration. But I need to be honest with you. This only works if you also eliminate the foods that sabotage brain repair. Processed sugars, vegetable oils, and alcohol consumed in the evening shut down the glymphatic system by up to 85%. It's like trying to fill a bathtub while the drain is open. You'll never see results if you're eating these 4 miracle foods but then destroying your progress with late-night ice cream or a glass of wine. Your brain deserves better than that. Now here's your call to action. Tonight, before you go to sleep, I want you to try at least one of these foods. Start with the Tart cherry juice if you want the easiest entry point, or go all in with the complete protocol if you're serious about transforming your brain health. Film yourself trying it, share your experience on social media, and tag me. I want to see your journey. And tomorrow morning, I want you to pay attention to how you feel. Notice your mental clarity, your energy levels, your vision sharpness. Then come back to this video and tell me what you experienced in the comments. This community is built on real people getting real results, and your story could inspire thousands of others to take control of their brain health. Remember Dr. Richardson's patient, Margaret? 6 months after starting this protocol, her neurologist said her brain scans showed regeneration patterns, typically only seen in people 20 years younger. She's now 68, drives without glasses, remembers every detail of conversations, and volunteers teaching literacy to children. She calls it her miracle, but it wasn't a miracle. It was science, nutrition, and the incredible power of your brain to heal itself when given the right tools at the right time. That same transformation is waiting for you tonight while you sleep. The question is, will you take action or will you let another night of potential brain repair slip away? Subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and join thousands of others who are repairing their brains one night at a time. Your future self will thank you.